What's up, guys? So I'm gonna do a story time, as you guys can tell by the this video. So I'm gonna tell you guys how last week went up in the Big Cake Guest Ranch in Elton, Oregon. So up in up at the Big Cake Guest Ranch in Elton, Oregon, if you've never been before, so it was our first time there. So one thing is that I never knew that it was why we were having it, why we were having. So when Uncle Tom was telling us all of why we decided to have it there, have the celebration of life for Uncle Bob there, um, is because I mean, obviously, Oregon in general, that's where Uncle Bob lived, but at the Big Cake Guest Ranch apparently was somewhere that Uncle Bob and Uncle Tom and a bunch of others would go a lot. And also in August, and that's why we had it in August. Um, so if you've never been there before, let me tell you guys. Let me tell you guys what to expect if you ever decide to go there for family events. Because I would say I think it's mostly like for family events. Um, so and also if you want to have your wedding there too. Um, so so for weddings and for like other family events like ours, um, you're gonna see a bunch of cows. First of all, you're going to see a bunch of wild turkey. Now, first, you may think that they are like emus or something like that. Hey, what's up? So you may think that like these animals are like emus, but they're not. They're wild turkey, which was super interesting. Um, so uh, the cows. There was like a whole bunch of cows up there, up at the Big K Guest Ranch, and so um, you're gonna notice there's gonna be a bunch of cows. Now, at one point when we were driving up there, there was like a cow that was like, walking past like everyone's cars as we were driving up there, and so it was just nonchalant, just like chilling, just walking, just chilling. And then of course, the wild turkey, the cabins are beautiful. The lounge area, that building is very beautiful. You can buy shirts, hats, and a bunch of other things there. Um, and so it's a it's a very beautiful place, and also the Umpqua River as well. And so the Umpqua River is a very beautiful river, and so there was a bunch of us on the third day there, went fishing, and the only fish, as far as I'm concerned, that you can catch there, um, is the called a small mouth bass, and you don't eat those. Um, so you just catch and release. So I just want to tell you guys, you know, uh, um, like what to expect if you're gonna go up there for family events. Um, so yeah, then it's really like hard to get up there, but once you have already done it once, it's pretty easy. So yeah, guys, I am not going to be answering any questions on if it has nothing to do with this video. Um, I don't who is Eric A. Chef? Um, anyways, so like I was saying, so so yeah, I'm gonna be muting people. What is going on here? Who is what are you talking about? Anyways, so up in Elkton, Oregon, the so basically I'm only gonna be talking about the how our week was last week up in Oregon. I am not I will answer any of these questions in another video, not now. I need people to stop. Okay? If you are going to be asking me a whole bunch of questions about something else, like with this video, I'm talking about the Oregon trip. Okay? Because I'm telling a story. Those 2 videos you guys saw, or 3 videos you guys saw so far, or saw. Um, I also wanted to, at some point, talk about the Oregon trip and talk about how it went. Um, what are you talking about? Um, so what I'm going to be doing is looking up the Big Cake Guest Ranch and telling you guys all about it, what it says about it. Um, and it's actually a really cool place. And I bought a shirt there. I bought a really cool hat there. And everybody over there that works there, all the chefs, like they did an amazing job with all the food. And then they give you like this piece of paper to write down your name, your cabin number, and you can like so for like the sandwich you want. And so it's very I am not gonna tell you guys anything else about anything else. Talking about the Oregon trip. So I'm gonna we're gonna go ahead and So he's a property developer. He's a realtor. Why'd you make me look him up? No, he wasn't. I'm not going to answer that. So, anyways, we are going to go ahead and look up the Big K Guest Ranch. So for everybody, like Emily and the others that work at the Big K Guest Ranch in Elton, Oregon, I just want to say again, like I told you guys in person, I'm gonna say it to you guys right now. For those of you that are watching right now, so Emily and everyone else, you guys did an amazing job with the food, the service, taking care of us all, making sure that we're all right with the food and everything like that. Amazing job. Um, I mean, it was my first time up there. It was our first time up there in general. We haven't been to Oregon a long, long time. And, it was really nice going up there. First time driving up there, actually. Um, so, also, oh, yeah. So, I highly recommend you do what we did was if you're going to be driving up there from California, um, even Carlsbad, California, even Oceanside, California, especially around here in North County. I highly recommend if you're going to be driving up there, I highly recommend you split it into 2 days of driving and don't sleep in your car. Go find a hotel and sleep there for the night. And then in the early morning, um, get back in your car and continue driving because that's what we did. And that was a very smart thing for him to have us do is go to a hotel and spend the night there. There's two hotels that we stayed at. So if you're gonna be bringing a dog, that's another thing I want to bring up here. Bring up on here is that there are two hotels we stayed at in two different cities in California. Here in California, and that is the Ramada in Williams, California. I don't know if I'm saying Ramada. And then we also stayed at the Hilton. I'll take a picture of it on my iPad here. So I'll just tell you guys. So there's a hotel in Redding, California that also accepts pets. And it is a Hilton hotel. There was quite a few dogs there as well, which is really cool to see. So the hotel that we stayed at was called Fairfield by Marriott Inn and Suites, and it's in Redding, California. So I really I highly recommend that you stay in a hotel the night for the night after it was like 6 or 7 or 8 hours of driving. Um, split into 2 days to make it easy on yourself and your family, especially if you bring a dog with you as well. So yeah, and so it says here with the Big K Guest Ranch. So let's go ahead and read all about it. The Big K Guest Ranch is a complete conference and event destination. Our large conference room and adjacent full service dining room, along with friendly professional staff, will make your next event a success. We offer 20 individual cabins so your attendees can have a place to relax. Our property is perfect for team building, exercises, and retreat activities like fishing, hiking, or river rafting. We are happy to tailor uh, make packages to suit your company's needs and budget. So there actually is downstairs. There is a game room which I never got a chance to go in. Um, because I think a lot of us were gonna do that after we had our like our the uh because the what's it called putting Uncle Bob's urn in the river, and so it was getting late, and so a lot of us, we just when we got back, we just went in our cabins and went to sleep. It was getting so late. Um, but yeah, so I didn't really get a chance to do that. So like watery eyes, it's allergy season, guys. Um, but yeah, so there is a game room downstairs. I don't know where it is downstairs, but there is one, and you can. What we were all told is that um, there's a pool table, I believe, a ping pong table, and a couple other things as well, TV. Um, so yeah, that's that. Let's go ahead and uh, let's read about fishing first because none of us were hunting. So let's talk about. I'm not crying. It's allergies. So let's read about the fishing Umpqua River fishing. What makes a fishing trip at the Big K Ranch so unique? Our access to the main Umpqua's most selected 18-mile stretch of river called the Loop. The Big K is located right in the heart of it all. We have 8 private boat ramps throughout the loop that are exclusive to Big K customers. No long boat rides to get to good water. No competition with other boats for spots, plus truly spectacular scenery and wildlife. All of the guides furnish oversized cushion seats. All of the guides furnish oversized cushion seats, tops and heaters for their drift and power boats, while providing top of the line rods, reels, and tackle. So that's another thing too, like that I want to mention on here is that if you are going to go fishing, if you're planning on going fishing during your trip over there up there, and you don't have a rod and you forget to buy one at the lodging area, um, then you'll be provided one to use with your guide, which is really nice, and they help you out too, which is really really cool. Um, so yeah, so if you even if you do have a rod and reel and bait at home, back at home, but you forget it, then you will be provide the guide. Your guide will provide you with the rod and the reel, and the will set it up for you and everything. Um, so yeah, it's really really interesting. It was fun fishing in Oregon again. It really was. So I remember that when Uncle Bob and Nana were still alive a long time ago, and we were last up there in Oregon, but at our ranch, um, we were all fishing in canoes. We were in canoes, and let me tell you, canoes are skinny. They are, they're even if you have the correct amount of people on that canoe you're still gonna be rocky on the water, even though it's a river or a lake. So being in a boat for the first time ever in my life, actually, I've been on boats before, but when I was a baby. But as far as nowadays, I've this was really cool being on a boat and fishing, and especially the place Uncle Bob loved, and a river, nonetheless, that he loved. And so it's really beautiful scenery and very beautiful place. And it's a very beautiful place. And it was a very amazing event, very amazing week. And so Perch guy is that guy who um is one of the people in the gorilla suits that's going around neighborhoods doing to dogs. So I had to close and lock my garage door and also my other two doors. My side gate is locked too. Um, and real quick here, I know it's off topic, but because Perch guy, one of the gorilla suit guys, just had to be in my channel right now again on my live again. I'm gonna tell you guys something. There's a lot of people watching me live right now. I called the police on him the other day, and the police, I don't know if they were out here. I mean, as soon as I got off the phone with the police, I hopped on my scooter and I kid you not, I was um you know also surveying my neighborhood. So um Perch guy, get away from us. The police are after you and your other buddy. Your buddy. Do you understand me? Yeah. If you're just gonna be negative on here, then you can leave. And Grom, you're really gonna call animal control on Cal? Really? What did she do? She didn't attack anybody. Good for you. Perch Guy, get off of my channel. Anyways, guys, so let's get back to it. If you're wondering, I'm taking a picture of the comments. For evidence. So we're gonna continue reading. Excuse me, about this. Of his comments. Anyway, so we're gonna continue talking about this, and we're just gonna continue reading about the Big K Guest Ranch because I'm a guy. Thank you very much. And just move on because this guy Perch Guy and Sam at 3 a.m. and a bunch of others are extremely disgusting. And Grom threatening to call animal control on my dog for no reason. So, Grom, get off of my channel. And Sam at 3 a.m., you too. It says here, so we're going to continue reading about this. It says here, so we fish full and half day trips. So me and a bunch of others, we did half day. Because we were checking out at 12, and then one person was going to be fishing there all day because he wasn't going to be checking out until about 8 p.m. He said. So it was like, because he was in a group just by himself with a guide. So I'm not a girl. What are you talking about? Anyways, says here, so we're just gonna reread this part here. We fish full and half day trips for spring and fall. China, Chinook, coho, salmon, smallmouth bass, steelhead, shad, and sturgeon, with many possibilities for multi-species trips. We are used to fishing with clients of all experience levels, and oh yeah, we catch lots of fish. Be sure to check out the pages for each species that we go for. So it says here, so winter steelhead, sturgeon, spring, Chinook, fall Chinook, striped bass, American shad, smallmouth bass, and silver salmon. So basically, Sam at 3 a.m., I'm not a girl. And Photo Writer, I am not telling you guys I'm not telling you guys my mother's maiden name. Why do you want to know? Grom, get off my channel, dude. Get off my channel. You are threatening to call the animal control on my dog. For what? What has she done? Nothing. Photo Writer, why are you asking me for my address? That's murder. Grom. You threatening. It doesn't matter. It's threatening. Noah Raids, why are you asking for my address, social security number, and full government name? Why are you asking me that? Why do I get people on here that are literally asking me why? Things? That's why? What are you talking about? The things we're saying don't mean anything in court, bozo. I'm just gonna wait until there's no more of these disgusting comments. Photo writer, get off my channel now. Sam at 3 a.m., get off my channel. Noah Raids, get off my channel. Manster Boy, get off my channel. You think I'm an old grandma? You think I'm a lady and you think I'm an old grandma? And you think that I'm racist and you think that I'm homophobic? Okay, good for you. So let's get back to the actual topic of the video, right? Okay, so if you don't have a fishing license, you can get a 1 day fishing license for $23, which is what I did. So we'll go into that towards the end of the video. Um, so let's see here. Okay, so we're just gonna read from the main page here. So it says here, welcome to the Big K Guest Ranch. For over 20 years, we have been giving our guests an unforgettable experience on our 2,500-acre Oregon ranch, nestled in the heart of the Umpqua River Loop. The Big K Guest Ranch offers something for everyone, from hunting and fishing to relaxing weekend getaways, all complemented by home cooked meals and a warm family atmosphere. Um, so all the food, like I said, was cooked very well. Which we'll get into what we all had to eat and towards the end of the video as well. Um, so stay tuned for that. We'll go ahead and um, talk about that later. Um, so it was like really good food, like I said, and you know, like I was saying earlier, I know I said to Emily and the others that worked there, the you know the chefs and the other people that work there. Um, you you guys are watching. I just want to say again and again and again um, for our first time being there, me, my father, and my dog being there the first time ever. I just want to say again to everyone that works there, you guys did an amazing job. Those of you that are the chefs there, you guys did an amazing job cooking the food, making the sandwiches. I mean, that's an amazing job. Amazing, amazing job. I just want to say that over and over again and it was a very warm and friendly and welcoming place. Um, and Cal did an amazing job. You know, first trip or first road trip. It's she did a really good job. I mean, meeting a lot of new people. She got to meet our part of that side of the family for the first time in person because I'm always showing pictures of her. Um, when we see them in person, so then them getting to meet her getting to meet them. She did a very good job, I would say. And yeah, so again, amazing, amazing, amazing. I'll tell you guys all the food we got to eat, um, and how to. If you don't have a fishing license and you plan on going fishing while you're there, um, I will definitely tell you guys how to obtain that 1 day fishing license, which is $23. So $23. Um, and then um, and there's like this small area, like in the lodging area, where they have like the dining room and then the other big room where we had our everyone come all those paintings and all that stuff. Where we did that, and then also that one building, the kitchen is awesome. The whole building is like one area where there's the check-in area, and then you can like buy hats, shirts, sweaters. Next time we go, I'll get a sweater up there and my own fishing pole up there, and then um, yeah, this time around I just got like Okay, why are you... Why? Why did you create... I'm the real Austin. So I went to that person's channel, and let me show you guys what I found. They apparently have this picture of me. They created this page today. Delete that channel now, dude. Delete it. No, it's not, Gangling. It's not. It's not. Why would I create a channel that has my... First of all, that has a picture like that of me that I'd only put on Facebook and Instagram? Second of all, why would I also call a channel that has my address in it? You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Shampoo, I'm the real one, dude. Anyways, guys, and plus, like, I make videos every single day, right? I make TikTok videos, not every day, but a lot. And they're on here as well, right? A bunch of my ring videos I put on here as well for you all to watch, and also for... I know the police watch my videos too, for them to watch as well. Um, you subscribe to this one at Austin Hanch 21. Anyways, let's continue with the video. No, I do not hunt. I'm better. Dude, Gangling, do not subscribe to that one. I'm serious. I am not gonna get a notification if you subscribe to that other one. That's not me. California Plane Spotter, why are you saying that the other one is real? That's not real. It's not. The other one is fake. Is using my address. Why are you asking me that? What does Cardi have to do with anything? Okay, cool. You caught the 400K kilogram bison. Good for you. Okay. Anyways, so if you want to continue learning about the K Guest Ranch, that's what this video is about. So next up, so we already talked about where it says "Welcome to Big K Guest Ranch." We already went over that. So things to do. Outdoor adventure awaits. From fishing and hunting to hiking and swimming, we offer something for everyone. Lodging, which by the way, the cabins are very, very beautiful. Um, and they have AC and fans, and there is no TV in there. There's just a TV apparently in the game room, so I think it was kind of nice. I mean, I'm glad I brought my iPad. I put my headphones in and watched, my some of my favorite shows that I have on there. Behind me for what? For what? I'm keeping an eye on my camera right now to make sure no one is at my door doing anything. What do you mean, look behind me? Anyways, so lodging feels just like home. Stay in one of our private cabins and enjoy a home cooked meal in the lodge facilities. Let us host your next event. Our full service restaurant and lodge, plus 20 private cabins, are perfect for retreats, conferences, or reunions. How do I get to the Big K? So I know there's a lot of people that are going to be asking, because like I was mentioning earlier, it's very complicated getting there, and there's not much signage, quite honestly. Um, so let's go and read about it. So it says here, so how do I get to the Big K? Our 2,500-acre ranch sits in the heart of the Umpqua River Loop near Elkton, Oregon. Our guests frequently fly into the Eugene Airport, which is only about an hour away, and we are happy to pick you up. We decided to drive up there so you can take Cal. So, from the ranch entrance to the lodge, you will enjoy 4 miles of scenery that you won't soon forget. Exactly, like cows and stuff. So it was a really interesting drive. So let's Okay, so all of you that are making these disgusting comments, So for all of you that are making these disgusting channels, you do realize that I will have the cops figure out who you are. Because this is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting of these channels being made about me. You understand me? Why the continuance, harassment, all these disgusting pages about me? Seriously? Are you serious right now? So I went to that person's channel, and this is what it looks like. They also created it today. Jimmy John, you're back. What disgusting thing are you going to say to me now? What are you talking about? They're near. Okay. What are you talking about? Anyways, let's just continue. Let's just move on. So now let's read all about the Big K Guest Ranch custom meats. The Big K Guest Ranch is a historic 2,500-acre farm bordering the Umpqua River in western Oregon's Douglas County. The Kirstern family steaded the ranch in 1907. And has farmed and ranched the land continuously for the past 110 years. Wow. We're thrilled to serve the Big K's all natural grass fed and finished beef heritage pork and fryer chickens at the Lodge restaurant and offer it to direct sale to our customers. The Big K Guest Ranch Custom Meats, all natural, grass fed, and finished beef, pasture raised heritage pork, and fryer chickens, antibiotic and growth hormone free uh, animals, humanely raised in natural setting, beef and pork products processed at a local USDA certified facility. And it says here, find Big K Custom Meat at Big K Lodge Restaurant and Gift Shop, Farm Pickens, Mercantile, and Elkton. So that's what it says about that. We're going to continue. I'm just going to wait. It's hard to go live because I get a lot of people on here talking like that, making threats towards me, my family, people that have made disgusting channels about me. I like and appreciate that I'm getting a lot of comments and a lot of views during my live for once nowadays, but I really wish that if you're going to be in the comments and watching me live instead of watching my live video while I'm not live, because the reason why I take pictures of the comments when this happens, is so that way I can make TikTok videos about it later and explain what's going on. So I don't have to go on and on and on and on this video about it. But also because one, there's I have a reason to not make sure that the comments are not, excuse me, they're not up here after the live is over, and it's only during the live. I do that on purpose. And so that way, for like I said, like I keep saying, for the police and Vista Court, right? No, I didn't. We've always had that. Sorry if it scares people. It is what it is. This is how I go live. If it's triggering you, then get off my live. So there's a lot of fish, a lot of like different fish, like I was telling you guys about. Um, well, there's one fish that we only caught that day. Um, on Thursday, so last Thursday morning, um, there was one fish in particular that we all caught. I don't know about the rest of the group, but for me and one of my Uncle Bob's friends that I went with, um, there was one fish in particular that we caught all morning, and a lot of fish all morning. And by the way, it was um, it's a type of fish that you do not catch and keep and cook and eat. It's a type of fish that you can catch, but you after you catch it, you release it back in the water. Um, but yeah, so it's the smallmouth bass, and I caught a lot of them. Actually, um, me and my Uncle Bob's friend, we caught a whole bunch of them actually. Um, Anyway, so the smallmouth bass says here the smallmouth bass is a species of freshwater fish in the sunfish family of the order Perciformes. It is Perciformes. Sorry, it is the type of species of its genus Micropterus and is a popular game fish sought by anglers throughout. Let's click on Wikipedia. See, where was I? Um, is a type. It is a type of species of this genus Micropterus. There is black basses and is a popular game fish sought by anglers throughout uh, the temperate um, zones of North America and has been spread by stocking as well as illegal introductions to many cool water tributaries and lakes in Canada and more so introduced in the United States. The maximum recorded size is approximately 27 inches and 12 pounds. Sorry, my eyes like watering all day today with allergies. So then yeah, so that's very interesting. Um Watering. I'm not crying. Anyways, so now before we get into now we're towards the end of the video. Um Now I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about um the last two things of the video, which is it does scare me because you know, he's one of the guys in the gorilla suits going around neighborhoods, Ring, I'm not going to say the word here on YouTube, but, you know, he's one of two guys dressed in gorilla furry suits going around neighborhoods, the R wording people's dogs. I've already called the police on him once. Anyway, so the last two things of this video, yes, they are, is walk you guys through the process of how to obtain a 1-day fishing license. I mean, for us, we only had time to fish 1 day there because we had other things going on the other 2 days. So the evening that we all got there, checking in and, you know, getting the, you know, putting our stuff down, our assigned cabins, and then also getting that one room ready for that part of the life celebration of life. Setting up Uncle Bob's, paintings that he did over decades and decades, um, and getting that all ready. And then one of my uncles did made a really put together a really beautiful video. Um, so it was a really beautiful video. It was nice to hear Uncle Bob talk again and see him again. Even though it was, on that video that my uncles put together, and also Nana as well. It was nice to hear her voice again as well. And so, yeah, I mean, that video in general was like really, really cool and very beautifully put. So, one of my other uncles, my Uncle Tom, giving him the job to do the video was very, very smart of him to do. Um, okay, who is creating all these channels about me? Pete. It's 7007 Nutmeg Way, Carlsbad, California, 92011. The guy who illegally walks his little dog, as in without a leash on. Hmm? Is that you? Creating all these channels about me? Is that you? Is that you in that picture? Really? Because I was told that it was you creating all these channels. It's been Pete all along. Yep. Yep. I knew it. Oh, I will call the police. I will call the police. But after this video. So Gang Lang, you said, yeah, he is. So he is immature. So Gang Lang, you said that your brother said he saw Pete in Carlsbad Village, uh, near your house. What was he doing there? So just for reference, Pete is, we all know, uh, where he lives in my neighborhood, right? That ring video, real quick here, because I really want to get towards the end of the video. I'm getting hungry. I want to go make some dinner, feed Cal her dinner. Um, so I want to get through the end of this video soon. Um, but real quickly, before I tell you guys the amazing food, yeah, that account, hey, Gangland, can you please not like do that, please? I'm not gonna disclose where I live and where I don't live, for my own privacy and safety reasons. Um, and if you also live in my neighborhood that watch my videos, please, please, you obviously know where I live. Please be respectful if you're going to be commenting on my videos, especially coming on my lives, especially. Just be respectful. Yeah, that lady was talked to. She lives at 904 Alyssum. I'm not going to tell you which house I live in. I'm not going to disclose that for my own safety reasons. I will make another video. I'll talk about that lady in another video. Um, so Jampu, I know you really want me to talk about her right now, but like I said a few times in this video, that towards the end of the video and at the end of the video, I was going to talk about, still am going to talk about walking you guys through the process of what I suggest the 1 day fishing pass, depending on how long you guys are gonna fish. If you while up there, um, you know, um, the fishing license. If you don't have one, super simple now that I've done it once. And then also talk to you guys about the food, amazing, delicious food we all ate while we were up there for 3 days. So 2 nights and 3 days. So, um, Jampu, I know like you've been asking this pretty much the whole time you've been on my live. I will give you guys updates on her later in a separate live video, and a separate regular recorded video as well. But if you guys want, if you want me to talk about her, um, please be patient. Wait for the next live. Um, but yeah, real quick here on that lady at 904 Listen, she was talked to by the police. I know I'd call the police while up in Oregon. Calls the police, right? Real quick here, I'll just explain really quick here that I'm gonna make it short as well. That look, the police talked to her and told her that, hey, look, if you're on his property anymore, the next time you will be arrested and charged for trespassing. As I explained to the cops as well that, hey, look, I only gave one neighbor slash friend uh, and their kids permission to touch my cans. And Pete's, Jonathan, what do you mean new LGBT member? And this was created today. So are you Pete, Jonathan? I'm going to assume that every single account that is created today, August 23rd, 2023, is Pete. Whether he titles it Pete, whether he titles it my name, or whether he titles it something else. I don't care. I'm going to assume it's Pete. From 7007 Nutmeg Way, Carlsbad, California. Yep. Mm-hmm. I agree. Everyone storm his house and tell him to leave me and my own family alone. So that is you, Pete. How do you know all this information, Pete? Do you spy on me from your window? How do you know what car we drive and what color it is? And how do you know what I ride when I go places by myself? And how do you know my dog's name? And again, I'm not exposing my address for my safety and for my dog's safety and my father's safety. You understand me? So, Pete, over at 7007 Nutmeg Way, the fugitive, one of the fugitives of this neighborhood. You as Jonathan Barzixi, you as me multiple times. Get off my channel now. Why is he a fugitive? Because apparently, what I was told weeks ago is that he's been wanted by the police for a long time for not only walking his dog without a leash on for probably years on end, right? Which I didn't never knew who he was up until Steven and his wife across the street, not the rented house, but the other house where that red car is parked in front of. Told me that guy's name was Pete, and he's wanted for that, for walking his dog without a leash on all the time and making up lies. Saying that his dog is really, really old, and that he has the dog is a medical condition, and they can't wear a leash, which is false. Um, and also for going around people's properties and going around people's properties, doing what he did to me. Can we continue now with the rest of the video? Because I'm getting really hungry. Callie's getting really hungry. I want to make us our food. Um, because I really want to do what I said, what I promised you guys. Tell you guys about the amazing food we had, and walk you guys through the process of how to obtain a 1 day or a few day, fishing license up in Oregon. So can we just go through that? And Pete, what do you mean by you're right, buckaroo? What are you talking about? So yeah, we're all right. You are Pete from down the street. Oh, and Pete, I know exactly the car that you drive, sir. It's that blue car. With all the scratches on it. Oh, and when you were driving past last night, right? And you had your driver window all the way open. I have Cal off leash when we go get the mail, when we're hanging out with our friend next door to us, on the other side of us. Um, and I have Cal off leash when I get home on my scooter, and we're bringing the stuff inside that I bought, bringing my helmet and or goggles in, and then my scooter in when we're checking the mail, getting the mail, and when we go to and from our car. So you can have your dog off leash doing that stuff, but when you take them on walks, you have to have them on leash. Okay, you have to have them on leash when taking for a walk. But for those of you that live in my neighborhood, see me with Cal off leash, going to and from our mailbox, uh, going next door to hang out with our friend, um, and going to from our car, going to get my scooter, my helmet, my goggles, or just a goggle day for me. My goggles. What did I just say? What did I just say, gang? Like, what did I just say? I said that it's okay for your dog to be off leash if you're doing those types of things like on your own property or with your next door neighbor slash friend, right? That's fine. But walks, you have to have them on leash. I'm not telling anybody where I live. Pete lives on 7007 Nutmeg Way. Same city, same zip code. It's just it turns into Nutmeg when you get closer to his house. Why am I liking Pete so much nowadays? Because he's pure evil. Oh, Mundo's only fishing. Is this you? Is this you? Is this you, little kiddo? Is that you? Oh, what a evil kid. You said you're in my house. Okay. Good for you. That's your son? Oh, okay. Well, if you see this kid, don't pay attention to him. He deserves to grow up without any friends. Nick Herr. Created August 23rd this year. Did I say the N-word? No, I didn't. I would never say that word. That's not a bad word. Just Nick, N-I-C-K, and the word her. I would never say the N-word. And what I've learned from history is that only people of color are allowed to say the N-word. In general and in songs. Us white people are not allowed to say the N-word. It's considered being racist. And when one of my friends in high school, I did not say it. When one of my friends in high school tried to get us all to say the N-word, so many of us just were like, no, we're not saying that. It's considered being racist. Guys, are we just gonna continue having me react to these comments? I am not. I'm not racist. I hate the Confederate flag. I hate the NRA flag. Callie's not my slave. If you're a serious fan, Gangling, why are you accusing me of being racist? Okay, do you all remember that video that I made, right? About how when that City of Carlsbad council meeting over last month when Mulaney Burkholder wanted to bring forth uh, wanting to fly the Confederate flag and the NRA flag and straight pride flag and whatnot, right? Do you think for 2 seconds I would have said yes? No. No. I am one of those many people in that room that night that said we are not going to fly the Confederate flag, the NRA flag outside of City Hall. We don't want to ever see that. Your brother really said, your brother thinks I like white power, and obviously Pete would think that, right? But your brother, who is your brother? And your brother is similar to me in what way? I have the address. You thought, get away with that. So 7024 Gardenia Court. Why? Who lives there? Who lives there? Mondos, you commented this address. Why? Who lives there? Oh, wow. It is it's only a 2-minute walk from my house, that address. You commented that address because I looked it up. It's only a 2-minute walk from my house. Okay, guys. So because we're not going to be able to get to what I want us to get to, I am just gonna end the life here. Pete, leave me alone. Why would I walk over now? Why would I walk over there now? Who lives there, and why would I go over there now? Is there something? Is something bad happen to me? We'll get to the other things in a different video. I'm tired. I'll see you all later.